Did you watch the first part series of this video? If you did, I'm putting on the same outfit so you can. Hi guys, so this is the second part series of the video of 5 signs that reveal that somebody is a child in an adult body. Did you watch it? If you did, also you're on track. If you did not watch it, the link to the first video is in the description button. This is just a continuation of where we started from.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the
In my last video, I did a part one on this topic where I shared 3 salient points on this content. If you missed it, please go and check it out. It's somewhere in the description button. It will help you a great deal. Shall we continue from where we stopped? So, number 4 on my list is inability to adapt to unfavorable situations. So, let me start this one by stating clearly that life is not a bed of roses. This is almost becoming a cliche, but it remains the truth. It's a truth that will never change. Life is not a bed of roses, and many people don't seem to really understand this. There will always be challenges calling for God's wisdom, and sometimes it might look like God cannot even see you. Many Christians who fall out of faith do so because of their disappointment. See something. Just because you gave your life to Christ, you have the Holy Ghost working in you and through you, does not mean that you have immunity against the challenges of this world. The big idea of the Christian faith is to become resilient. So that when the tides don't fall in our favor, we are still standing. Some people lost their parents, their child, their spouse, and they give up on God. Some people experience misfortunes in business and investment, and God becomes the enemy. What does it mean to adapt to unfavorable situations? It means to adjust to changing circumstances, cope with unexpected setbacks, manage uncertainties, regulate your emotions in challenging situations, and find ways to overcome obstacles. One major reason why people struggle to adapt is that they are so emotionally tied to something or someone that they have tied their sense of self-worth to that thing. It could be their wealth, it could be their investments, their luxury lifestyle, their spouses, their children, their friends, it could be anything. And when this thing dies, it slips away, it feels like the entire world is crumbling. They cannot seem to put their emotions together. They can no longer act rationally, and sometimes it leads to impulsive or reckless behavior. See, guys, never trap your self worth to your marriage. Don't do it to your children. Don't even tie it to your friends, even to your wealth or anything, because when you do these things, and that is it's the tying down to these things that lead people to sometimes begin to act irrationally, because it's as if without these things we are nothing. And this is why s- people have tampered self-esteem, because they have tied their sense of worth with money, with material things, with things that are tangible. You are not who you are because of how much you make, because of what you have, because of the luxury lifestyle that you live. You are who you are because God says so, right? And the last one on my list is the thinking that driving a luxury car equates to wealth. You will never know how poor you are until you have engaged a wealthy person. By wealth, I don't mean the person driving the latest Ferrari or a Mercedes. No, none of this. I mean someone who is already moving in line with their goals in life. I mean somebody who is already smashing their goals. Such people are less bothered about investing in latest gadgets, because they have grown to the point where they do not need to prove a point of their financial stability. The day I understood this thing, I froze for a moment. You know, a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people who own big cars do so to prove their status symbol, to reflect their personality, to compensate for their insecurities, like their feelings of inadequacy or low self esteem, or to create an impression of being successful. This does not in any way say that having a car is bad. No, having a car is in fact a necessity. God did not create us, God did not create us to be in this life to suffer. We are not supposed to ride on donkeys for so long. I mean, nobody owns a donkey in 2024. We're supposed to be very comfortable having these things, but these things should not make up for our inadequacies. These things should be necessities. These things should be what we should have, not what we should crave for because we want to make up for certain inadequacies or because we want to prove a point that we are rich or want to prove a point that we have wealth. No, it should not be the case. So you see that I often see people who run ads persuading people to join their business so they can live a certain lifestyle. And this thing is quite common with people who are into MLM business. Like for me, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to say people don't need to be wealthy so that they can become exotic people. They do everything possible to shoot the video in an exotic location to create an impression. Most of the time it works because sadly, we often equate wealth and prestige to material things like cars, the houses that we live, and all of these things. Have you ever seen someone like Jeff Bezos or Dangote of Nigeria pose in a luxurious car to prove their wealth? Let me tell you something you don't know about wealth. Wealth has an aura, it smells. If you are really wealthy, creation will see it. Creation will see it. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to carry a placard. In fact, if you start to carry a placard and if you check deep down why you decide to own something or buy something, ask yourself what was really the intention? Was it to make a statement? Was it to prove a fashion point? What was it for? See, guys, we really need to tone these things. I want to officially thank you for watching these videos. Did you like them? Please give this video a thumbs up, or better still, drop a comment in the comment section. I want to know how you feel. Until then, see you in my next video. Bye for now.